What if I told you that you already have everything you need to start speaking English today? No partner, no pressure, just you and your voice. In this video, you will learn 50 simple real-life lines that you can use every day, even when you are alone. Stay with me till the end and improve your English. Chapter 1: Your voice is your first teacher. You are sitting somewhere right now, maybe in your room, maybe on your bed, maybe holding your phone and thinking the same thing again. I understand English, but I cannot speak. You feel like something is stopping you. You feel like you need someone to talk to, or you need perfect grammar, or you need more vocabulary. And because of that, you stay silent. You wait. You delay. But today, something changes. In this moment, you will understand one powerful truth. You do not need anyone to start speaking English. You already have everything. You have your voice, and your voice can become your first teacher. Most learners believe speaking needs a partner. They think speaking means conversation with another person. But that is not where it begins. Speaking begins with you. It begins in your mind, in your room, in your daily life. You do not need a classroom. You do not need a perfect sentence. You just need to start. When you talk to yourself, you remove fear. No one is judging you. No one is correcting you. No one is watching you. This is your safe space. And in this safe space, your English can grow naturally. Think about a child. A child does not wait for grammar rules. A child does not wait for a partner to be perfect. A child speaks what they see, what they feel, what they want. And that is exactly what you will do. You will stop waiting. You will stop overthinking. You will start speaking. Not big sentences, not perfect sentences. Just simple, real, honest sentences from your life. Now let me show you how easy this is. You start with very simple words. I am, I feel, I want. These are your power keys. When you use these, you unlock your voice. You look around your room and you say what you see. You do not translate. You do not think too much. You just speak. Maybe you say, I am sitting on my bed. Maybe you say, I feel a little tired today. Maybe you say, I want to drink water. That is it. This is speaking. This is real English. At first, your mind may resist. It may say, this is too simple. This is not real speaking. But that is a lie. This is exactly how speaking begins. Simple words become clear sentences. Clear sentences become natural speech. Natural speech becomes confidence. And confidence becomes fluency. Everything starts here, with small steps. Now imagine your daily life. You wake up, you sit, you eat, you walk, you think. All of this can become English. When you wake up, you can say, I am waking up. When you feel sleepy, you can say, I feel tired. When you are hungry, you can say, I want food. You are not learning English from a book anymore. You are living English in your life. Do not try to make long sentences. Do not try to sound smart. Keep it short. Keep it real. Say one sentence, then another, then another. Repeat them. Repeat them again. Repetition is not boring. Repetition is power. When you repeat simple lines every day, your brain starts to remember them without effort. Your mouth starts to move naturally. Your fear starts to disappear. And here is something important. Focus on meaning, not grammar. If your sentence is not perfect, it is okay. If you make a small mistake, it is okay. What matters is that you speak. Because every time you speak, you train your brain. Every time you speak, you become stronger. Every time you speak, you move forward. Let me take you into a small moment. Imagine you are in your room right now. You look around, you see your bed, your phone, your table. Now you speak. I am sitting on my bed. I feel a little tired today. I want to drink water. These are not just sentences. These are your first steps. These are your first wins. And these small wins are very powerful. When you speak like this, something beautiful happens. You start to feel comfortable. You start to feel free. You realize that English is not far away. It is not difficult. It is already inside your life. You just needed a simple way to bring it out. Now I want you to do something with me. Not later, right now. Look around your room. Just look. Choose 3 things you see or feel, and say 3 simple sentences in English. Do not think too much. Do not stop yourself. Just say them. Maybe slowly, maybe softly, but say them. This is your moment. This is your start.
Wyperegency in Pluch.
If you feel a little strange, that is okay. If you feel shy, that is okay. This is new for you. But remember, no one is watching you. This is your private practice. This is where your confidence is born. And every time you do this, it will feel easier. Now let me help you avoid some common mistakes. Many learners wait to be perfect before speaking. They think, I will speak when I know more. But that day never comes. You must speak first, then improve. Some learners think in their native language and then translate. This makes speaking slow and difficult. Try to think directly in simple English. Even if it is small, it is powerful. Some learners try to use long and difficult sentences. This creates pressure. Keep it short, keep it easy. And some learners feel embarrassed, even when they are alone. But there is nothing to be embarrassed about. You are learning, you are growing, and that is something to be proud of. So take a deep breath and understand this clearly. You do not need permission to speak. You do not need perfection to begin. You only need one thing: the decision to use your voice. You are not alone, your voice is enough. And now something exciting is coming. You have started speaking with yourself. You have taken the first step. But what if you could talk about your whole day in English? What if you could describe your life like a real speaker? In the next chapter, we will unlock that power together. Chapter 2. Talk about your daily life. You have already started speaking. You used simple lines. You spoke about what you see and what you feel. And maybe something small changed inside you. Maybe you felt a little more confident. But now you are thinking, what do I say next? What do I talk about every day? This is where many learners stop again. They do not know what to say, so they go silent. But today, I will show you something very powerful. You already have the best topic in your life: your daily routine. Your normal day is full of English. You just need to see it and speak it. Your daily life is your easiest teacher. You wake up, you eat, you go somewhere, you rest, you sleep. These are not big things. These are simple things. And that is why they are perfect for you. You do not need new ideas. You do not need difficult topics. You just need to describe your life in simple English. When you do this, you feel comfortable. You feel relaxed. You do not feel pressure because you are talking about something you already know. Many learners think they need interesting topics to speak. They think they need big stories or difficult words. But the truth is very simple. Fluency is not built with difficult words. It is built with simple repetition. When you talk about your daily life again and again, your brain becomes faster. Your mouth becomes more natural. Your fear becomes smaller. And slowly, speaking becomes easy. Now let me guide you step by step in a very simple way. Imagine your day like a story. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. You start with the morning, then you move to the afternoon, then you finish with the night. You do not need long sentences. You just need short, clear lines. When you wake up, you say it. When you eat, you say it. When you go somewhere, you say it. This is how you build your speaking flow. Start with time words. These words help you organize your thoughts. You can say in the morning, in the afternoon, at night. These small words make your English feel clear and natural. Then you use simple present tense. You do not need to think about grammar rules. Just speak in a simple way. I wake up, I eat, I go. Keep it easy. Keep it flowing. Now imagine your morning. You open your eyes, you sit on your bed, you stand up, you go to the bathroom, you eat breakfast. This is your story. Now you turn this into English. You say it step by step. You do not rush. You do not try to be perfect. You just speak your life. As you continue, you will notice something beautiful. Your sentences start connecting. One sentence leads to another. You are not stopping again and again. You are moving forward. This is your micro win. This is your progress. And this is how confidence grows. Let me show you how this sounds in real life. You can say, I wake up at 7 in the morning. I feel a little sleepy, but I get up. I go to the bathroom and wash my face. Then, I eat breakfast with my family. After that, I go to work or school. These are simple sentences, but they are real. They are yours, and that is why they are powerful. You can also make it more personal. You can say, I wake up late sometimes. I feel lazy in the morning. I drink tea and check my phone. I eat breakfast slowly. Then I go out. When you add your feelings and habits, your English becomes alive. It becomes your voice, not just words. And remember, you can repeat these lines every day. You can say them in the morning. You can say them again in the evening. You can change small details. Today you wake up at 7, tomorrow you wake up at 8. Today you feel tired, tomorrow you feel fresh. This repetition builds your fluency without stress. Now I want you to do something very simple with me. Think about your morning. Just your morning. Not the whole day. Keep it small. Now say your morning routine in 3 to 5 simple sentences. Maybe slowly, maybe quietly, but say it. Say, I wake up at 7. I go to the bathroom. I eat breakfast. I go to work or school. That is enough. That is real speaking. Do not worry if you stop. Do not worry if you forget a word. Just continue. Even if your sentence is not perfect, it is okay. You are training your brain. You are building your habit. And every time you do this, you become better. Now let me help you avoid some common mistakes that can slow you down. Many learners try to use difficult grammar because they think it sounds better, but this only creates confusion. Keep your English simple. It is more powerful. Some learners skip small daily details because they think they are not important, but these small details are your best practice. Speak them. Use them. Some learners speak too fast and then get stuck. They try to sound fluent, but they lose control. Slow down. Speak clearly. Let your words come naturally. And one big mistake is comparing yourself to fluent speakers. When you compare, you feel small. You feel weak. But your journey is different. Your progress is real. Focus on yourself. So take a moment and feel this. You are speaking about your life. You are not silent anymore. You are not stuck anymore. You are moving forward with simple steps. And these simple steps are creating a strong foundation inside you. Your life is simple, so your English can be simple too. And now something even more exciting is coming. You can talk about your daily actions. You can describe your day. But what about your inner world? What about your thoughts? What about your feelings? In the next chapter, you will learn how to express what is inside you, and that will take your English to a completely new level. Chapter 3. Speak your thoughts and feelings. You can now talk about your day. You can describe what you do. You can say simple sentences about your routine. That is a big step, but maybe something still feels missing. Maybe your English feels a little dry, a little empty. You can speak, but it does not feel like you. It does not feel alive. And that is because you are not yet speaking your thoughts and your feelings. This is the moment where your English becomes real. This is where your voice becomes personal. And once this happens, everything changes. Many learners focus only on actions. I wake up, I eat, I go. These are good, but they are not enough. Real speaking is not just about actions. It is about what you feel inside. It is about what you think in your mind. When you start sharing your thoughts and emotions, your English becomes natural. It becomes human. It becomes yours. Think about your real life. Every day you feel something. Sometimes you feel happy. Sometimes you feel tired. Sometimes you feel confused. Sometimes you feel excited. And you also think about things. You think something is easy. You think something is difficult. You think about your plans, your problems, your dreams. All of this is English. All of this is speaking material. You do not need new topics. You just need to express what is already inside you. At first, this may feel strange. You may not be used to speaking your feelings in English. You may feel unsure, but that is okay. You will start small. You will use simple words. You will not try to be perfect. You will just be honest. And honesty is what makes your English powerful. Now let me guide you in a very simple way. You start with a few strong sentence patterns. These patterns are your tools. You say, I feel, I think, I like, I don't like. These are very simple, but they are very strong. With these, you can express almost anything. When you wake up, you do not just say, I wake up. You say, I feel sleepy. I think I need more rest. When you eat something, you do not just say, I eat breakfast. You say, I like this food. I don't like this taste. Now your English has emotion. Now your English has life. Then you connect your feelings with your situation. This is very important. Do not say random sentences. Connect them to your real moment. If you are studying, you can say, I think this is difficult. I feel a little confused. If you are relaxing, you can say, I feel calm. I like this moment. This connection makes your speaking natural and meaningful. You also keep your emotion words simple. You do not need big vocabulary. Words like happy, sad, tired, excited, confused, easy, difficult are enough. These words are strong because they are real. When you use them again and again, they become part of your speaking. They come to your mind quickly. They come to your mouth naturally. And here is something very important. Speak honestly, not perfectly. Do not try to sound like a textbook. Do not try to impress anyone. You are not performing. You are expressing. If you feel something, say it. If you think something, say it. Even if your sentence is small, it is powerful because it is true. As you continue, you repeat these emotional sentences daily. Repetition is your best friend. When you say, I feel tired today every morning, your brain remembers it. When you say, I think this is difficult during your study time, your brain learns it. Slowly, you do not need to think anymore. The words come automatically. This is how fluency grows. Let me show you how this looks in real life. Imagine you wake up in the morning, you sit on your bed. You feel heavy. You say, I feel tired today. I think I slept late. Then you go to study. You look at your book. You feel a little stress. You say, I think this is difficult. I feel confused. But then you understand something small. You smile. You say, I feel happy now. This is your real English. This is your real voice. Another moment. You are getting ready for your day. You look at your routine. You feel lazy. You say, I don't like waking up early. But then you think about your goal. You say, I think this is good for me. Now you are not just speaking. You are thinking in English. You are living in English. And you can do this anywhere. When you are walking, you can say, I feel relaxed. When you are talking to someone, you can think, I feel nervous. When you are watching something, you can say, I like this. I don't like this. These small lines make your English active all day. Now I want you to do something very simple. Not later, right now. Stop for a moment and listen to yourself. What do you feel right now? What do you think right now? Now say one sentence with I feel and one sentence with I think. Maybe you say, I feel a little tired. I think this is interesting. That is enough. That is powerful. That is your real practice. Do not worry if it feels slow. Do not worry if it feels new. This is your training. This is how you build your speaking muscles. And every time you do this, you become more connected to your English. You are not just learning it, you are becoming it. Now let me help you avoid some mistakes that many learners make at this stage. Some learners hide their emotions while speaking. They only say simple actions. But when you hide your feelings, your English stays weak. Open up. Speak what you feel. Some learners only use memorized sentences. They repeat lines from books or videos. But those lines are not theirs. Your English must come from your life. Some learners are afraid of making mistakes. They stop themselves again and again. But mistakes are part of learning. Let them happen. And some learners do not practice daily. They try once and then stop. But consistency is the key. Small daily practice creates big change. So take a deep breath and feel proud of yourself. You are not silent anymore. You are not just speaking actions. You are speaking your thoughts. You are speaking your feelings. You are becoming more natural, more real, more confident. Your feelings give power to your English, and now you are ready for the next step. You can speak about your life. You can express your thoughts and emotions. But what if you could speak faster? What if you could speak without stopping, without thinking too much? In the next chapter, we will unlock that speed and flow together. Chapter 4: Speak Fast with Micro Sentences. You can speak now. You can talk about your day. You can share your thoughts and your feelings. But maybe there is still one problem. You speak slowly. You stop too much. Your mind is working, but your mouth is not moving fast enough. You start a sentence, then you pause, then you think, then you stop. And this makes you feel frustrated. You feel like you are not fluent. You feel like something is still missing. But here is the good news. You do not need big sentences to speak fast. You need small sentences, very small sentences. And today, this is exactly what you will learn. Many learners believe that fluency means long sentences. They think good English means big grammar and long ideas. But real speaking is different. Real speaking is fast, simple, and natural. Native speakers often use very short sentences. They do not always speak in long lines. They speak in quick bursts, small sentences, clear words, fast flow. And this is what you will practice now. When you use small sentences, your brain feels relaxed. You do not need to think too much. You do not get stuck. Your words come out faster. Your confidence grows. And slowly, you start to feel like a real speaker. Not because your English is perfect, but because your English is moving. Now let me show you how to do this in a very easy way. You start by using very short sentences. Only 3 to 5 words. That is enough. Do not try to say everything in one sentence. Break your ideas. Speak one small line, then another, then another. This creates speed. This creates rhythm. This creates flow. Imagine you are getting ready to go outside. Instead of saying one long sentence, you break it. You say, I am ready now. Let's go outside. I need my phone. Where are my shoes? These are simple, but they are powerful. They move quickly. They feel natural. As you speak, you do not stop for grammar. This is very important. If you stop to check every word, your flow breaks. Your speed disappears. So just speak. Let your words come out. Even if something is not perfect, keep going. Speaking is not about stopping. It is about moving forward. You also repeat common patterns again and again. This helps your brain learn faster. When you say I am ready now many times, it becomes automatic. When you say I need some help again and again, it becomes easy. These patterns become your tools, and when you need them, they come out without effort. Now let me guide you through a small journey. Imagine you are in your room and you are about to leave. You look around, you start speaking. I am ready now. I need my bag. Where is my phone? I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Let's go outside. You see what is happening? You are not stopping. You are not thinking too much. You are just speaking. This is your micro win. This is your speed. Then you go outside. You walk on the street. You see people. You speak again. I see many people. It is very busy. I feel a little nervous. I need some help. Where should I go? Again, short sentences. Again, fast flow. Again, natural speaking. And something amazing starts to happen. Your brain becomes faster. Your mouth becomes faster. You do not feel stuck anymore. You feel active. You feel alive in English. This is the power of micro sentences. Let me give you some real-life examples that you can use every day. You can say, I am ready now. This is simple, but you can use it many times. When you want to go somewhere, you can say, let's go outside. When you need support, you can say, I need some help. These sentences are short, but they are very useful. They fit into your daily life. You can also create your own small sentences. I am feeling good. I want some water. This is easy. I am a bit tired. I like this place. These are all small, clear, and fast. And the more you use them, the more natural they become. Now I want you to try something with me. Do not wait. Do it right now. Say 5 short sentences without stopping. Do not think too much. Just speak. Maybe you say, I am sitting here. I feel okay now. I want to learn more. This is interesting. I will keep going. That is it. 5 sentences. No stop, no fear. Just flow. If you feel a little fast, that is good. If you feel a little excited, that is even better. This is your progress. This is your new energy. You are not slow anymore. You are moving. But there are some mistakes you must avoid. Many learners try to make long and complicated sentences. This slows them down. It creates confusion. Keep your sentences short. That is your strength. Some learners pause too much. They start, then stop, then think. This breaks the flow. Keep going, even if it is not perfect. Some learners overthink grammar. They try to fix every word. But this is not needed in speaking practice. Let your English be natural. And some learners speak too slowly because they are afraid. They want to be correct. But slow speaking reduces confidence. Speak with energy. Speak with movement. So take a moment and feel what you have done. You are speaking faster. You are not stuck anymore. You are using small sentences to create big confidence. This is a powerful shift. This is how real speaking begins. Short sentences can make you a strong speaker, and now you are ready for the next level. You can speak fast. You can speak freely. But can you use this English in real-life situations? Can you speak in a shop, on the street, with people? In the next chapter, we will take your English into the real world and make it even stronger. Chapter 5. Real-life situations. Practice. You can speak now. You can describe your day. You can share your thoughts and feelings. You can even speak faster with small sentences. But there is still one big fear inside you. What happens when you go outside? What happens when you face real people? What happens when someone asks you something and you need to answer? This is where many learners feel nervous again. Their mind becomes blank, their confidence drops, and they think, I am not ready. But today you will change that feeling. Today you will prepare for real life, before real life even begins. You do not need to wait for a real situation to practice. You can create it. You can imagine it. You can train your mind and your voice in a safe place. This is the secret. Practice alone first, then perform outside. When you repeat real situations in your room, your brain becomes familiar with them. So when the real moment comes, you do not feel lost. You feel ready. Think about the places you go every day. A shop, a bus stop, a street, a restaurant. These are your English classrooms. But before you go there, you prepare. You imagine yourself in that place. You imagine the conversation. You ask questions. You answer them. You play both roles. You become the learner and the speaker at the same time. At first, it may feel like acting. It may feel strange to talk alone like this. But this is powerful practice. This is how you build confidence without pressure. You are training your brain to respond. You are training your mouth to move. And slowly, this practice becomes natural. Now let me guide you through a simple way to do this. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine you are in a shop. You are standing in front of a product. You want to ask the price. You speak, "How much is this?" Then you imagine the answer. Then you respond. Maybe you say, "Okay, thank you." Or, "That is expensive." Or, "I like this." You are creating a full conversation by yourself. Then you move to another situation. You are on the street. You are looking for a place. You speak, "Where is the bus stop?" Then you imagine someone answering you. Then you say, "Thank you so much." This is simple but very powerful. You are building real-life speaking without leaving your room. You can also practice asking for help. Imagine you are lost or confused. You say, "Can you help me?" Then you continue the conversation. You say, "I am looking for this place." You listen in your mind. Then you respond again. This is not just practice. This is preparation for real life. As you repeat these situations every day, something changes inside you. You stop feeling afraid of real conversations because your brain has already seen them. Your mouth has already spoken them. When the real moment comes, it feels familiar. It feels easier. Let me show you how this looks in real life. Imagine you walk into a small shop. You see something you like. You take a small breath and say, "How much is this?" The shopkeeper answers. You understand a little. You say, "Okay, thank you." Maybe you buy it, maybe you leave. But you spoke. You did it. Another moment, you are outside and you feel a little lost. Before you would stay silent, but now you speak. You say, "Where is the bus stop?" Someone answers. You listen. You nod. You say thank you. This is a small conversation, but it is a big win. Another moment, you need help. You feel unsure, but you try. You say, "Can you help me?" This one sentence opens the door. It gives you connection. It gives you confidence. and slowly you start to trust yourself. These sentences are simple. How much is this? Can you help me? Where is the bus stop? But they are real, they are useful, they are powerful. And when you use them, you feel like a speaker, not a learner. Now I want you to do a small action with me. Imagine you are in a shop right now. Look around your room and choose any object. Maybe your phone, maybe a book, maybe a bottle. Now ask two simple questions in English. You can say, "How much is this? Can you help me?" That is enough. Say it clearly. Say it with confidence. This is your practice. You do not need a real shop. You do not need a real person. You are creating your own training. And every time you do this, you become stronger. You become more ready. But there are some mistakes you must avoid. Some learners never practice real situations. They only study from books. They know words, but they cannot use them. You must practice real life. Some learners only use textbook sentences that do not feel natural. Your English should match your life. Keep it simple and real. Some learners avoid speaking practice because they feel afraid. They wait for the perfect moment, but that moment does not come. You must create your moment. And some learners feel scared of real conversations. They think they will fail. But remember, every conversation is practice. Even if it is small, it is progress. So take a deep breath and feel your growth. You are not the same person anymore. You are speaking. You are practicing. You are preparing for the real world. And step by step, your fear is turning into confidence. Practice alone today. Speak with the world tomorrow. And now you are almost there. You can speak. You can express. You can practice real situations. But one final thing will make you unstoppable. A daily habit. A simple routine that keeps your English alive every day. In the next chapter, we will build that habit together and make your progress strong and lasting. Chapter 6. Make self-talk your daily habit. You have come very far. You started with simple sentences. You spoke about your life. You shared your thoughts and feelings. You practiced real situations. You are not silent anymore. But now there is one question that decides everything. Will you continue or will you stop? Many learners feel motivated for a few days, then they lose it. They practice once, then they forget. They start again, then they stop again. And this cycle keeps them stuck. But today, you will break this cycle. Today, you will build something powerful. A daily habit that makes your English grow without pressure. The truth is very simple. Fluency does not come from big effort one day. It comes from small effort every day. You do not need 1 hour. You do not need perfect time. You just need a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But every day, when you repeat something daily, your brain accepts it. It becomes normal. It becomes part of your life. And that is when real change begins. Think about brushing your teeth. You do not think about it. You just do it every day. Now imagine if English becomes like that. Not something special, not something difficult, just something you do daily. This is your goal. This is your new identity. Now let me show you how to make this easy. You do not need a special place. You do not need a perfect schedule. You connect English with your daily activities. When you walk, you speak. When you cook, you speak. When you sit alone, you speak. You are not adding extra work. You are using your normal life. Start small. Maybe today you decide to speak for 5 minutes. Just 5. That is enough. You wake up, you sit, and you talk. I feel sleepy. I want to wake up. I will start my day. These small sentences create a strong beginning. You do not need more. You just need consistency. As you continue, you use the same lines again and again. This may feel boring at first, but it is very powerful. Repetition makes your brain faster. It removes hesitation. It builds confidence. When you say the same lines daily, they become natural. You do not think, you just speak. Then you start noticing your progress. Maybe on the first day, you spoke slowly. On the third day, you spoke a little faster. On the seventh day, you felt more comfortable. These are small changes, but they are very important. You can even remember what you said yesterday and compare it with today. This gives you a feeling of growth. And do not forget to celebrate your small wins. If you speak for 5 minutes, that is a win. If you say one sentence without stopping, that is a win. If you feel less shy than yesterday, that is a big win. These moments build your motivation. They keep you moving forward. Let me take you into real life again. Imagine you are walking outside. You are alone. You look around. You start speaking. I am walking now. The weather is nice. I feel relaxed. This is simple, but it is powerful. You are using your time. You are building your habit. Now imagine you are in the kitchen. You are cooking something. You speak again. I am cooking food. I need some salt. This smells good. You are not studying. You are living English. This is the difference. And at night, before you sleep, you take a quiet moment. You close your eyes. You think in English. Today was a good day. I feel tired now. I want to sleep. These soft sentences create a strong connection. Your English becomes part of your mind. This is how your habit grows, not with pressure, but with simplicity, not with long hours, but with daily moments. And slowly, English becomes your natural language. Now I want you to choose one simple action, just one. Maybe walking, maybe cooking, maybe sitting alone. Choose it right now. And today, speak during that activity. Just a few sentences. That is enough. This is your starting point. This is your habit. Do not wait for tomorrow. Do not wait for motivation. Start today. Because every day you wait is a day you lose. And every day you practice is a step forward. But there are some mistakes you must avoid. Some learners practice only once in a while. They feel excited one day, then they stop for many days. This breaks the habit. You must stay consistent. Some learners give up too early. They do not see fast results, so they stop. But real growth takes time. Be patient with yourself. Some learners expect big change quickly. They want to be fluent in a few days. But fluency is a journey. It is built slowly. And some learners do not enjoy the process. They treat English like a burden. But when you enjoy speaking, when you feel relaxed, your learning becomes faster and deeper. So take a moment and look at yourself. You are practicing. You are speaking. You are growing. You are building something strong inside you. This is not just learning. This is transformation. Small daily practice creates big change. And now, something beautiful has happened. You are not waiting anymore. You are not afraid anymore. You are not silent anymore. Now you are not just learning English. You are living it a whitlock. Oh, what's a Mikey? You are now someone who can speak English every day. Not someday, not later, but starting from today. Just take 5 minutes and speak to yourself in English. Keep it simple, keep it real, and keep going. Now write one sentence you said to yourself today in the comments. I would love to see it. And if you want more simple and powerful English practice like this, make sure you subscribe. Your English journey starts when you start speaking to yourself.